Borderlands 4 State of Play. Please, for the love of God, don't suck.
What use is a vault hunter? What use is a killer? A brute. A rule-breaking, loot-taking, running, and
I mean, at least that double X Barbarian looks fucking sick.
You are, in a word, mayhem. I take that personally.
I mean, my biggest issue with Borderlands 4 was how shit all the characters look. But maybe they fixed it. It actually looks pretty fucking good. Damn, the cat is fucking sick.
Be advised, a citywide curfew has been enacted.
But who's the bad guy is the thing. Because Borderlands' main draw point is who are we having to overcome, and then the gunplay. And I thought Borderlands 2 story was amazing. Borderlands 1 was great too. I mean, it don't look that bad. I also like Tiny Tina's as well. That was great.
Heyo, I'm Randy Pitchford,
hey,
founder of Gearbox Entertainment.
What's good?
Today, we're giving you our deepest look yet at Borderlands 4.
Okay.
All the excitement, loot, and gnarly carnage all running on PlayStation 5 Pro.
Since creating the looter-shooter genre nearly 16 years ago, we've continued to refine the formula.
That's true, they did, huh?
Loot,
it was so fucking good.
Endless mayhem. And with Borderlands 4, we pushed things even further.
Saying 16 years is insane, though.
Our best Borderlands ever. All new movement, abilities,
I sure hope so.
Bigger and badder enemies, and a brand
What
new...
if they said, we just created the third best Borderlands of all time? Oh. Okay, cool.
Planet, all in service of making you feel like a total
I
badass.
sure hope so.
It's the perfect entry point for new players with incredible new places and a great story. And for our longtime Borderlands fans, we're throwing back to our more grounded tone while pushing gameplay ahead further than ever before.
Okay.
This is the culmination of years of hard work from my teammates across the Gearbox studios. So enough talk, let's get it. This is Borderlands 4.
Guys, I'm literally about to fucking pog in real life. He said the name of the fucking video game, guys. I'm about to fucking lose it. I'll never use that barrel feature ever. Oh, damn.
Borderlands is an unforgiving sci-fi universe where life is cheap and guns are plentiful. You play as a vault hunter, a badass.
You know, all things considered, I actually like, wait, did they change the design? Wait, her design looks way better.
Mercenary with powerful abilities called action.
And wait, these two dudes actually look awesome. What the fuck? Wait, they changed the design of the characters.
Skills.
Today I'm playing as Vex, our new siren. She wields supernatural phase energy.
Damn, bro, good for her.
She can use that energy to empower herself or channel it to conjure deadly minions that fight alongside her.
And because everything's better in co-op, I'm joining as Rafa, a former TDR soldier who wears an experimental exosuit. He can destruct an arsenal of weapons, like the razor-sharp arc knives.
That's crazy.
These are two of our 4 new Vault Hunters that you can play at launch.
Borderlands 4 takes place on Kairos, an all-new planet steeped in conflict. For thousands of years, the Timekeeper kept the planet hidden, controlling its inhabitants with bolts, cybernetic implants fused to their spines. Anyone who stepped out of line was brutally crushed by his army of synthetic soldiers known as the Order.
These guys look sick.
That is until 6 years ago when Elpis showed up. This rogue moon was teleported away from Pandora at the end of Borderlands 3 by the legendary Vault Hunter, Lilith. When it reappeared across the galaxy, it crashed into the protective veil around Kairos. The results were devastating. A planet-wide cataclysmic event that disrupted the Timekeeper's perfect order.
Now people all across Kairos have started rising up, some even ripping out their bolts. And chunks of their brain along with it.
Here it comes!
That's the situation our Vault Hunters have crash landed into.
Damn,
A planet
that is a
ready
beautiful
to explode, and you're the spark. As you explore, you'll meet a cast of incredible characters. Fan favorites return, like Zane and Moxie.
Thank God. Bro, playing as Zane in Borderlands 3, he was so sick.
You'll also meet new friends like Rush.
And as always, Claptrap is along for the ride.
I've grown to hate Claptrap over the years. I really hate to be that guy. I've grown to hate him. It's truly a shame.
Last but not least is Echo 4. This helpful drone follows you everywhere, hacking order tech, scanning the environment, and helping guide you to objectives. But enough of all that. Let's get into the game.
Let's get into the game. Let's play some games, dude.
Thanks to our improved lobby system, it's easier than ever to join up with your friends on the fly.
Thank God it was miserable beforehand.
And with full crossplay at launch, you can play with your friends on any
Man, that
platform.
siren looked like such a bratty bitch.
Today, we're venturing
like
into
that.
Terminus Range, a frigid, mountainous region.
This is just one of the 4 zones on Kairos that you can seamlessly explore. There's next to no loading time, just endless looting and shooting mayhem.
Chat, relax.
For our current mission, we need to break into a secret black site located deep in the mountains. One of the Timekeeper's generals, Vile Lichter, has been conducting grotesque experiments on locals. It's up to us to stop him.
Man,
All right, let's get
these
moving.
worlds are fucking enormous. What, grappling hook?
Here I'm using Glide, one of
Okay.
our new movement
Oh.
abilities.
Oh, yeah. That's awesome.
Along with dash, double jump, climbing, and point grapple, these make getting around more fun.
I love
and add
that.
a ton of utility to
That's
combat.
a great addition. Yeah,
As
this
you
looks the
traverse,
most
you'll
believable
uncover
out of any
vast
Borderlands
and
game I've seen.
Beautiful world. And to bring Kairos to life, we've introduced dynamic weather and events.
Oh,
so
fuck
you
yeah.
constantly have new things to discover.
There's also plenty of local wildlife to contend
Game
with.
costs
like
$80,
these
not
crabs.
buying it.
Flying
Bro, just
beasts who
pirate it.
attack in flocks.
It's really that easy.
Here we've come across a silo, one of several new activities in Borderlands 4.
You'll naturally discover short gameplay experiences like
can't
this
multiplayer
all across
pirate it, though?
Kairos. There's no need
don't
to
have
pick up a
friends.
mission first. These are
That's fine.
auto-granted and tracked on your HUD.
Silos house old, decommissioned order tech that you can hijack for the Crimson Resistance.
If you want to play multiplayer,
With the
get your
help
rich
of
friend
Echo
to buy it
4,
for you.
we'll hack into their network and release the communications balloon.
Damn.
Now that we're in charge, we can fast travel to the silo. And as a bonus, it's revealed the approximate location of a vault key fragment. We can collect these fragments to unlock a hidden vault, a
Okay.
high-level dungeon with challenging combat and serious loot.
Oh, that's sick. What the fuck?
Let's get after it.
Let's get after it. Yeah. Yeah. Good shit, young blood.
Another nice thing about silos is you can zip line up and take off.
This motivates me to get a job so I can afford to play all these games. That's so funny.
And if that's not fast enough
for
for
you,
you,
man.
you can always pull out your personal vehicle, the Digirunner. Just hop on, hit boost, and get rolling.
You don't have
You
to
can
go one of those
customize the
fucking
body,
gay-ass
paint
catcher rides
job,
no
and
more.
even how it handles.
Oh, that's
And
huge.
because this is Borderlands, you best believe it has guns.
That's huge. We don't have to deal with that fat bitch anymore. You want to catch a
As you
ride?
traverse, you'll encounter a
Hell
host
no,
of
none of us see
dynamic
your
events.
ugly ass.
From order patrols to world bosses, there's always something to shoot and loot.
Okay, okay.
All right, we're coming up on an order outpost. Let's see the new movement abilities in action.
What we got? We got ground slide. There it is. Yeah. Double jump's nice. Okay. I like the little
Pairing
dash.
our
That's
new
nice.
traversal abilities together makes combat more dynamic than ever.
Yeah,
You
but
can
how many
dash
buttons
in
you
and out
press
of
when you do
melee
that?
attacks, dodge projectiles,
I don't
or
like having too
quickly
many buttons.
reposition to gain an advantage.
Man, this really does feel like the least cartoony Borderlands I've ever seen. It's kind of nice. Like, this ain't some Mickey Mouse, funny, goofy game. This should look for real shit. I will say, 30 FPS is crazy. Like, this shit better be 120 FPS when it releases, or I'm gonna be shocked.
Now I know that there's a vault fragment around here somewhere, but we've got a mission to get back to. Let's pull out Echo 4 to show us where to
I
go.
don't pull out. Yo, mods, new Tectone video, link that
We're
shit,
meeting
spam
up
it.
with none other than the Tigra Partali herself, Amara. She's a former vault hunter and exotic pet sitter from Borderlands 3. She came to Kairos in search of Lilith and is now helping us take down the Timekeeper.
Yeah, no, it really does give Warframe and Destiny vibes. I like it.
Don't you whine
Damn.
at me, homies. We'll play in a moment, huh? Ugh, you agree to pet sit for a few weeks, and the next thing you know, you're having full conversations with animals.
You don't use security like that unless you've got something to hide.
I'm
This
gay.
must be the path to the black side.
Oh.
Agreed. But if Lilith is on the other side, I don't mind some property destruction.
Can we agree that
Ooh, your
Lilith is the worst
specialty.
character in
Please,
Borderlands?
be my guest.
She's so fucking lame, and she tries so hard to be cool. It's like, it's obnoxious. She's so fucking
Come,
lame.
let's throw some light on this black site of his.
Moxie's dope. Zane's
Place is
dope.
crawling
Rick
with
was dope.
creeps. Clear them out.
Co-op has always been at the heart of Borderlands, and we put a
Damn,
ton of
bro,
work
those
into
wings are
making it better than
crazy!
ever. Our improved lobby was just the start.
That shit look
You can
nuts!
also set your own campaign difficulty independently
Holy
of the rest
fuck!
of the party. This way, everyone can tune the experience to their liking.
And you don't have to worry about loot ninjas stealing
Yeah,
your drops,
Maya was awesome,
as
too.
loot is always instanced for each player. Plus,
Oh, and
if you ever
Krieg.
get split up,
Krieg
you
was
can
sick.
easily fast travel to your friends.
And two-player split screen returns so you can enjoy couch co-op. Regardless of how you play,
Thank God.
we just want you to be able to hang with
Oh,
your
yeah.
buddies and have a great time.
Love that. Love that. Love that.
What the hell is that?
Now, guys, I have a feeling they may have made the Siren class OP again. I'm shocked. Okay.
Everyone else heard the talking creep, right?
Tim feels like the product of Lichter's twisted mind. Another of his experiments. If he's doing this to creeps, I shudder to think what he's doing to Lilith. We need to get inside. That air vent.
I think they
Let's
should
check
have
it out.
shown better examples of combat. Because it's not showing the same hectic, the hecticness that I'm used to, or the hectic nature that I'm used to in a Borderlands game.
Hermes is really creeped out.
I'm
in
not
here.
seeing the special powers. I'm not seeing
Not
the
me,
crazy
obviously.
guns. It seems like very
Hermes.
whelming right now.
Now that we're in the
I
black
did like the
side,
Siren's
let's
wings,
take a
though, and the
moment to
grenade.
talk about loot.
But they can show better fights for sure.
In Borderlands
UI
4,
screen's
each
great.
piece of gear comes from one of 8 manufacturers with their own characteristics and trademarks.
Okay.
There's Jacobs, with crit-friendly black powder weapons,
Yep.
the elemental expertise of Maliwan, Vladoff, who solve lower accuracy with more bullets, the toss to reload Tedior,
Hate it. Never a fan of that one.
or Torg with explosion.
Torg. That was my favorite.
We also have
Torg
3
was
new
the
ones.
shit.
The Order with powerful charge and release blasts, fully auto rippers, and the reliable, easy-to-use Daedalus, which can use multiple ammo types.
But
That's
just
cool.
the
That's
start.
cool.
We've introduced an all-new licensed parts system. This allows for behaviors and abilities from multiple manufacturers to spawn in a single weapon. For instance, this flat-off assault rifle features a Torg mag, Hyperion shield, and a Maliwan elemental switch,
What the
meaning
fuck?
it shoots fast and explodes things. The higher the rarity, the more parts that can randomly spawn, creating wilder and
Bro,
wilder
endgame
loot.
farming for perfect
And
gear
that's
is going to be
before
infinite.
even getting into alt-fire modes, underbarrels, and elemental
You can throw your gun, then it grows legs and runs at him.
damage.
That's so funny.
The possibilities
That's so
are truly
fucking funny.
endless.
That's great. Like, that's the goofy shit I love for
To
Borderlands.
support playing
I
with
would
your
have never
favorite
thought that in my entire
manufacturer,
life.
we've added enhancements.
That is so cute.
This new type of gear replaces artifacts and provides bonuses to specific manufacturers. Take my current enhancement. It adds a kill bonus to all
Brother in chat just said new Destiny game type. Brother, Borderlands invented Destiny's game type. Put some respect on the fucking series name.
guns with deadless parts, along with more reload
Relax,
speed
buddy boy.
and critical damage. This lets you min-max your build around your favorite manufacturer, immediately turning just okay guns into amazing weapons.
Finally, we've heard your feedback, and we've overhauled our drop rates and loot across the game. We've worked hard to make sure all our gear feels better than ever, while also making rarity matter again. This makes for our most satisfying loot chase ever.
Great!
And at the top of everything are...
We're gonna make the game better by making legendary weapons harder to find. Ooh. Hopefully they're not too ridiculous, but I will say, Borderlands 3 gave out like 2 legendaries every 5 minutes. So I do think that it is quite cool.
Are
So good for them.
legendaries.
I think it's actually a
These
good
have
change.
always had unique effects that you won't find on any other piece of gear.
Yeah.
But in Borderlands 3, they drop too often. This not only devalued
Yeah, as long as we don't make the story having to fight 2 YouTubers, I think it'll be okay.
legendaries, it made everything feel less valuable. In our new system, not only do all guns feel great, but now legendaries will truly be special events.
Oh yeah, good.
We've added the magic back to our loot chase.
Good.
And we know you'll love grinding all that great gear on Kairos.
Hell yeah.
But let's get back to combat so I can show you my favorite thing, Ordnance. This is the new gear slot for grenades and heavy weapons.
Bro,
like
that gun looked crazy.
Ordnance. This is the new gear slot for grenades
Look at that fucking thing, man. Damn.
and heavy weapons like rocket launchers. Instead of taking up a gun slot and ammo, Ordnance now has cooldown timers. No more saving the big guns for boss fights. Now you can blow stuff up as often as you want.
Before we go further, let's talk a little bit about action skills. Every Vault Hunter has a set of 3 unique action skills. These are class-defining abilities.
If I can just change her hairstyle, I think that model is hot as fuck. Like if I can get like a ponytail or some shit, ooh. Like I think that model is amazing besides her goofy ass hair.
With devastating effects. Up until now, I'd been using Incarnate to deliver powerful phase blasts. But let's switch it up to Phase Familiar and pull out Trouble. As you can see, each action skill has a...
Bro, the fucking giant cat, bro. This is definitely the fucking girlfriend class. Like, I feel like all the dudes are gonna play the big meaty guy with the axes, and every girl is gonna live their fantasy of actually being attracted by playing this character. And they got a cat, right? Like, this is what the Discord kittens are gonna play.
its own branching skill tree, giving you more build freedom than ever before. On top of
Yeah, that
passive
looks
skills,
crazy.
you can further customize action skills with augments and capstones. These are socketed enhancements that add new behaviors and functions to your action skills.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay.
Different builds completely change how combat plays out, resulting in near endless freedom to experiment.
Okay.
You can swap unlock augments or capstones on the fly, or completely respec your skill trees at hubs around Kairos.
This gives us a chance to talk about traits. Each Vault Hunter has a unique passive ability called a trait. For Vex, her action skills attune to the element of her equipped weapon. So by swapping guns, I can change Trouble's damage from kinetic to shock, fire, or any other elemental type.
That's sick.
And also, you
Okay.
can pet the cat.
Oh, thank God.
Dead end. Or
Thank God
is
you can pet the cat.
Let's see where this vent takes us.
Among Us, sus.
Gods. Are those test tubes?
God, whoever's playing sucks ass. Like, they gotta be a game journalist. You know, one of the ones that still have a career after what Asmongold did to him. Nice. Okay. That reload animation was fucking nasty. Bro, what are you looking for, man? Bro missed every shot. Bro missed 3 shots
I'm
and
down,
walked away.
But thankfully,
Then
our fight for your
died.
life mechanic makes a return.
Jesus.
Of course, I could have avoided it in the first place if I had just used my ref kit.
Or if you didn't
This new
suck
piece
ass.
of gear provides health and other buffs, like temporarily boosting my
What
elemental
the
damage,
fuck
rate of
is
fire,
that?
or movement speed.
What was that?
I'm almost afraid to ask what's in the tube.
Oh, look at these guys. Are those crystals?
You think it's bad in the
Rolling
tube?
out
You should
of
wait till you see what's in the jar. Let me tell you.
By the way,
not too pleasant.
if you're looking to experience the story again or just grind for loot, we've added full mission and boss replay. That's right. No more save loading to run bosses.
Okay.
Now you can return to the arena and use Moxie's big encore machine to spawn another run.
Hell yeah.
But we'll talk more about endgame later.
Okay.
For now, let's jump ahead and show you something
Will we?
truly badass.
All right, let's see it. Jesus!
In Borderlands 4, our bosses are bigger and better than ever, putting all your new skills,
What
gear,
the
and abilities
fuck?
to the ultimate test.
That shit is jump. Jump. You gotta jump. Shoot the hands. Shoot the hands. Bro, tanked all that.
Spoilers. That's enough of that for now.
Bro,
But we look
what
forward
the
to showing
fuck?
you much more this June at our first hands-on gameplay event.
And from everyone at Gearbox,
Yeah?
thank you for joining us.
Absolutely, bro. Damn, man. Damn.
9 months pop champ.
I'm gonna play the fuck out of that. Borderlands 4 is saved. Brother, holy shit. Insane. That was so good. Boys, I think Borderlands is back. We'll see. There's no way it's as bad as the story in Borderlands 3, or let's be real, the worst one, the pre-sequel. Jesus Christ.